Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 7th. This week, we are just going to jump right in here, and we are going to take a look at what is going on for you here, Taurus, this week. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what is going on for you at this time. But Taurus, at the end, we will pull 3 yes or no question cards. And I will give you time to think of those questions. If you don't have any questions, that's fine too. I'm just going to put all 3 cards together, and I will answer them all together. So you don't even need to have a question. But Taurus, let's see where this is going. This looks good so far here, Taurus. So let's see. You have this taking risks card. Very interesting. Pretty much everybody that I've read for so far this week has had some sort of card about taking a risk or kind of like taking some sort of leap of faith or something like that. So that's kind of interesting to me. You know, what I would say is like during retrogrades, I think something people forget about retrogrades is they can kind of go both ways. You know, sometimes retrograde can cause confusion and, you know, all this other stuff, but it's like sometimes we can do something during retrograde that actually works out really well. Again, I talk about this all the time. Like I've had moments during retrogrades that have been some of my best like months ever in my entire life because I like took some sort of risk during the retrograde. So I'd say don't be afraid to take a risk here with this card. I do get the sense of like, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. And especially like in work or business is what I'm getting here. Like, don't be afraid to show off. 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is showing off your work. It is a card of quality work as well. So I do feel some of you could be doing some like real quality work here, and you could be getting recognized for that quality work. So don't be afraid to show off. Same thing in love as well. If you're looking for love, don't be afraid to put yourself out there is what this is saying. You have the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups here. Definitely a lot of success coming in for you with that 6 of Wands. I feel there's some sort of victory here, and it's something you've been wishing for with the 9 of Cups. I just see something, you know, really putting, this is going to make no sense with the cards, but intuitively what I'm getting here, Taurus, is it's like something is becoming perfected. It's like you've been trying to, like, I feel like you've been trying to like mold something to your life here, and it's like slowly but surely it's getting more and more like certain, more and more perfect in your life. For some of you, this could be like a job or a business where it's like you've kind of had to make some changes and it just hasn't been perfect and it's becoming more perfect. For others, it could be like love, and I feel there could be like a person who's coming in who kind of really fits the bill, you know, who's someone who is more of a wish. But this 8 of Cups, I'm looking at this as work for some reason. 8s to me can represent work in general. They can represent putting in the work, but it's like I feel like you've had to go through like a certain amount of work on something. You've had to put the work into something like a relationship. But as far as love is concerned, it's like you've had to put the work into multiple relationships to get to like the one, if you want to put it that way here, Taurus. Did I say I don't know what I'm saying, but whatever. Taurus, this is your reading. Taurus, so let's see what is going on for you here. You have the moon. Yeah, like I feel like things have been very uncertain. This is probably why you've had to do a lot of this, like, it's almost like experimentation energy that I get for you here, Taurus, where it's like you've had to go through multiple relationships and it's like been a lot back and forth, trying to figure out what's perfect for you and all that other stuff. So it's like been a lot of that experimentation. And I feel like that's where not being sure of yourself is coming in with that moon energy. Could be a Pisces coming. You keep getting Pisces in your readings. Could be a Pisces for some of you. And that could be part of the risk. It's like maybe you're meeting someone. It could be someone from a distance. 3 of Wands here as well. So it could be someone from a distance here, Taurus. For others, I feel the moon is just more saying, you know, that you're kind of like a little bit uncertain about the future is what I'm getting there. And you're willing to discover, though. I feel like that I get like a effort type of energy on that Page of Swords. I feel like you're willing to go along for the ride. Like for some of you, I get a very innovative energy. The moon represents a period after a full moon, and it does represent innovation. That's why it represents fears and uncertainty and mystery, because innovating, it's like you're not sure what's going to happen if you're like trying new things or starting something new. It's like the details are uncertain. So I feel like you're starting something new here, is what I'd say to you, Taurus. And you have the 10 of Pentacles. Damn. I feel like this is what you're walking towards. It's like I don't want to say that you're walking towards perfection here, Taurus, and I don't think life is ever perfect. Life would be boring if it was perfect, number one, in the first place. But, you know, I feel like you're walking towards like kind of everything you want. 10 of Pentacles is the tree of life. It is everything you want, everything you desire in your life. And that's like what you're walking towards with that 8 of Cups. Next, you have the Soulmates card. So I do feel like there is a soulmate coming in for you here. This is going to require work is what I'm getting. I keep getting the word work in your reading, if you haven't noticed. And I'm getting it on this 8 of Cups for whatever reason. So it's like, something is going to require work for you to accomplish it, but I feel like someone has the key to your heart and vice versa. So there definitely could be love coming in for you, a soulmate. If you're not looking for love, then this would be just something that you match up with perfectly, like a job, a business, a spiritual belief, a health belief, whatever. Take it how it resonates, as I always say. You have the 2 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups here. For a lot of you, I do feel this is going to require work. Like I said, for you to reach this person, I'm getting definitely, it's like striking me as like something more long distance for some of you. It's not going to be true for all of you. It could just be that, you're dealing with a person who's going to be busy or something along those lines. But I do feel like it's going to require some work for you to get to this person. Or vice versa. Again, this other person could be the one putting in the work. The thing is, 2 of Pentacles is balanced, so it's not like this person that I'm talking about here isn't going to put in the work as well. Of course they are. But I feel like it's going to require work for some of you. But I feel like it's true love. Ace of Cups here. So I feel like your emotions are going to be overflowing, a lot of happiness. 3 of Pentacles, again, quality work and a card of teamwork. So if you're meeting a person, it's like you're going to be building a quality relationship here with that person. I love the 10 of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles in love. To me, the 10 of Pentacles is the best love card in the deck. It's everything you want in a relationship. It is the best love card. 3 of Pentacles is someone who actually wants to work on a team, someone who wants to create a relationship of quality, and someone who probably wants to keep the romance alive with the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups really says that there's going to be like more than enough love energy in this connection. So love it. Taurus, really, you can't beat that. For others, I feel like you're finally being rewarded for your work. Whatever you're working on here is filling you back up. It's like, you notice how the cup is overflowing into that pool of water. I feel for some of you, it's like you're doing a good job doing whatever it is that you do for work or business. Why is this important? Because I feel like it's just going to create more abundance. It's like if the work we're doing is constantly refilling our emotions, if the work that we're doing is kind of refilling us in our energy, then it's like if we have this like unlimited well of energy to pour into something we're working on, that's when we do our best work. So whatever you're working on here, I feel like you're doing your best work basically, or you will be, because it's like you're refilling yourself here, Taurus. Let's see where this is going. 4 Cups here, and it's been a long journey as far as love is concerned for you here, Taurus, is what I feel. You have the 6 of Pentacles, planting seeds, a lot of success coming in for you, more balance as well in work. I feel like it's more equal give and take in work as well. And the 4 Wands, marriage. Again, if you put the work in with this person, you will marry this person. I feel like you're like leaving a legacy if you're meeting a person that you're going to be getting married to. 10 of Pentacles is like long-term wealth, right? And it's a card of building something permanent, basically. So I feel like a lot of you are building a permanent relationship here, something that's going to lead to marriage and that will last forever, which is really nice. If you're not looking to do that, then I would say that you're building I'm getting the word establishment here on the 4 of Wands. So it's like some of you are building something or working on something that is like becoming an establishment. You're building something that really is going to have its roots down into the earth. You're building something permanent here. So I definitely like that, because that's going to be like lead to a lot of security and safety and all those other things. So definitely very good energy. Next, you have the Firefly. This is a card of inspiration. So I feel like you are feeling inspired this week, especially. I feel like that's last week as well, the week of the 31st, I think. I feel like that week, the week of the 31st, you might be watching this on the week of the 31st as well. And if you are, I feel like it's like maybe you're starting to feel a little bit more inspired, a little bit more motivated, just a little bit better in general. And that's kind of like what I'm getting here. Like I feel like the inspiration is guiding you. You have the Page of Swords, the 3 of Wands, and the Magician. Definitely a new beginning coming in for you. That Page of Swords, to me, I feel like something lucky is coming in for you. I always say it's going to be impossible to see, I think, but his collar, it reminds me of like a wishbone. His collar here on his shirt, and I feel like there is something lucky. It's kind of like you're getting a lucky break is happening for you here. You have the 3 of Wands and the Magician. I would keep working it. That's what I feel like saying on that Magician for whatever reason. I feel like you need to like keep putting in the work. I feel like you need to keep perfecting something. Remember what I was saying? Like, I keep getting the word perfection here. And again, I want to stress, I don't think anything is ever perfect. I don't think things should be perfect either. If things were perfect, it'd be boring as shit, right? Everybody would be bored if everything was perfect. We would have nothing to work towards. So I feel, I don't think, I want to stress, nothing is perfect, right? But I feel like you're working towards the idea of perfection with the Magician. I feel like you need to keep reworking something, redoing things. Mercury retrograde, right? We redo stuff, but it's almost like you're molding something out of clay, like you're building a statue. And I feel like I said this to you in your bonus June reading, maybe, for you, Taurus. It's like I was talking about this kind of reworking, rebuilding, building type of energy, and that's kind of like what I'm getting here. Where is this going here, Taurus? Queen of Wands, you're very attractive at this time, so you're definitely attracting. Someone has their eye on you, for sure. As far as love is concerned, either you have your eye on someone or they have your eye on you. For some of you, I feel like it's both. I feel like it's like two people who are watching each other from like the bush, like hiding in the bushes, watching each other like two little creeps. So I would speak up here. For others, I feel like either you have your eye on someone or someone has their eye on you, finds you very attractive. You do have the Devil here. I would make sure, this is basically saying the more that you wait, the more creepy you become. So I would like make your move. Three of Wands waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. The Devil is definitely toxic energy. So I would make sure this doesn't become an obsession, but to me the Devil's a warning. So I don't get all paranoid about the Devil, but I would say it's just a warning here on that Devil energy, and make sure something does. I feel like it's more asking you to make a move here. It's asking you to get moving. I also feel like it's saying like don't stay stuck. Three of Wands is waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. If you're building something, working on something, get moving is what this is saying. Don't delay. You have the World, accomplishing something amazing, ending a cycle. But I feel like you're really accomplishing something here. The Four of Wands is reaching a finish line. Four of Wands is a card of completion. The World is also a card of completion. It's a card of an achievement. And so it's like you're clearly achieving something that's going to make you very happy. It's going to lead to a new beginning. What is this? High Priestess. I don't know. It's not very helpful. Emperor here. And the Page of Wands, new adventure. For some of you, I feel like you need to stick to a plan here. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a Pisces in love, but for some of you, I feel like this is saying something has a lot of potential. The High Priestess is a card of potential. It's just potential. You're like the 10th sign this week that has had the High Priestess. It's coming up a lot during these readings, and it could just represent something that's entering into our awareness as a good idea. But we need to grab onto it. We need to take action with the Magician, and we need to follow a plan, right? And the Page of Wands says we need to be willing to discover the plan as well. Sometimes this can be like one of those things where it's like maybe you have a really good idea to write a book during a retrograde, for example, and it's like maybe you start writing it, and maybe you're like, I'm going to write a page a day and just stick to that. This says if you stick to the plan, if you come up with a plan during the retrograde and you stick to the plan, you'll reach your goal. You'll accomplish something. If you don't, then you won't, plain and simple. So I would say if you come up with an idea, if something enters into your awareness, stick to the plan, Taurus. 10 of Cups, it'll make you very happy. Fortune after difficulty. Definitely could be having a family with this person. You have the Knight of Wands here, card of discovery, and the Knight of Pentacles. I get a very flowy energy here. I feel like you need to be flexible at this time because I get a very fixed energy with the Emperor, but at the same time, you have the Knight of Wands, which is very kind of like more spontaneous energy, and you have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is also a very fixed energy. He's like, he sees something he wants, and he just works straight towards it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I would just be open to different ways of accomplishing things at this time. I feel like that will be very helpful. I feel like you're going in the right direction, though, here, Taurus. You're definitely heading towards, fortune after difficulty, major happiness with that 10 of Cups. I feel like you're heading towards kind of freedom as well. So I definitely like to see that. I would just say take a risk at this time. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. We're going to pull 3 yes or no question cards now, Taurus. And we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. Feel free to pause this reading if you need time to think of your questions. I'm also going to put all 3 together at the end and just answer them all together if you don't have a question. But for question number 1, I would say no, 8 of Swords. Something is keeping you trapped and stuck in where you are. For question number 2, I would say no, Tower. So definitely not. And for question number 3, I would say yes, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this is a new beginning coming in for you here. I feel like you need to set yourself free from something that is keeping you trapped, basically, with that 8 of Swords. The Tower, I I'm kind of getting two things here on the Tower. For some of you, it's almost like that you're being pushed away from something, and I feel like if you don't move away from it, the universe is going to, cause a Tower moment so that you do move away from something that isn't right for you, but you have the resources to start something new. I do feel like some of you are at a crossroads here. Queen of Pentacles, to me, is what I call a clue card. I have certain cards in the tarot that, to me, are a clue for something better. For some of you, I feel like you could be at a crossroads here. Three of Wands. Two of Pentacles, having a choice to make. You have that soulmate card. You have the Moon. You're not really sure what path to choose here in the world. I feel like you're ready for an upgrade here, Taurus. So I feel like you need to pick the new path is what this reading is saying. But pretty good reading. I feel like you need to follow your inspirations as well. So thank you for being here, Taurus. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support. But thank you, Taurus, and definitely enjoy your week.